myself. I do like stuff myself. Our first interview is Cole with the yoga teacher. What she said.
My name is Cole.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Braylon.
How long did you been teaching yoga?
I've been teaching yoga for about a year now.
Where did you learn yoga?
I learned yoga in an Ashtanga classroom.
What's that?
So Ashtanga is a very specific and really unique way of doing yoga. So there are actually a bunch of different types of yoga and they're all super cool and interesting. But Ashtanga is a type of yoga practice where you do the same thing every single time. And that's super cool because you get to learn and work on the same poses and get better at it. So that's super cool. And that's what Ashtanga is.
Thank you, Braylon. Back to you.
And here's Marquez with the weather report.
It's Marquez here, and we talking about summer. And the rain come down, you gotta get an umbrella. And this rain come down though, and then you gotta get an umbrella, watch till it's down. And then it's Marquez, love talking about summer. And then the snow come off the sky. We play in the snow. It was snowing every day. And bye.
And here's Larissa with a very special Mr. J report.
Hello, this is Larissa reporting from the wire sculpting class with Mr. J.
Hello.
So, Mr. J, how did you get into wire sculpting?
Funny story of that. The mythology is that my mother realized I was an artist when I was 3 years old and she could keep me busy by just giving me lumps of homemade Play-Doh. And rather than eat it or smush it around, I would like make it into little columns of stuff. I even have some pieces from when I was like 6 that are the same sort of thing still. But when I was 4 or 5, I discovered that trash bags came with twist ties, because at one point in the 60s, 70s, 80s, trash cans didn't have the little drawstring. You just tied them up with a little piece of wire encased in some paper. And when I discovered that happened, my mom had to learn how to tie the trash bags off with no tie, because no matter where she would hide the trash bags, I would find them and I would take all the little twist ties. And then I discovered that the supermarket had little bowls of green twist ties in the produce section. And I would always sneak away on grocery trips and fill my pockets with every single twist tie out of the container. And then, sort of to placate me, my father started buying me pipe cleaners, the actual pipe cleaners that were for cleaning out pipes. They were cotton. They were colorful, not as colorful as these, but they were shorter and much stiffer wire. And you can still buy them, but you have to go to like a tobacco shop. You can't just go to a drugstore. But back then, every drugstore and most supermarkets sold pipe cleaners. A lot more people smoked pipes. And they would buy me those, and I would just love them to death. And like, sometimes I would make a person, and like if the arm broke, I would make it a prosthetic limb out of aluminum foil. Or I would like take it apart and make it into something else. I even traded pipe cleaner figures sometimes for actual toys. I still have a little, I think it's a Mego astronaut that looks sort of like Mr. Spock from Star Trek in a spacesuit with a little bubble head and everything that one of my friends stole from his older brother and traded to me for a pipe cleaner Darth Vader.
Ooh, neat.
And I've just been doing it ever since then. And I started doing it with no thought as to art or craft or anything as a plaything. And I like to think that, you know, art, if you're doing it right, is still kind of a toy more than a profession.
That's kind of my motto with a lot of things.
Yeah. Smart girl.
And now we have book reports. We have Issa's, and it doesn't look like she's finished, so I'll just start.
I'm writing my stuff, duh.
This is the Land of Stories book, the first one. And it's called The Witch's Spell.
Time for me. So, look at this calendar. It says pickles and cheese. Pickles and cheese, pickles and cheese, pickles and cheese. And one thing that makes me happy is going crazy, like this. So, yeah. And then I do this. And she's like, it's raining books. And I'm gonna read this now.
No! Well, I try to calm down Issa. Here's Mr. Clay doing weird things with his umbrella. Anyways, last week Larissa had the same series of a book, but it was the 6th book. Try to get both of the series because it's a really good one, and there's many of them. Also, if you get the whole case from Target, it's $135. $136. And it's 438 pages. It is long. And don't read the prologues. They mess up your AR points when you take a test on them.
And this is all the time we have for Renzi News. I heart Max Crafts.